A very good evening and welcome to this Wednesday night's edition of Primetime News. I'm Selima Shimwe-Feleni. Leading the news bulletin tonight, President Dr. Hage Geingob this afternoon announced that the current COVID-19 curfew regulations will remain as is until 30 April 2021.
As of midnight tonight, the following measures will apply for a period of 30 days until 30 April 2021. 1. Restriction on movement through a curfew will remain in place from 22 hours until 04 hours daily. 2. Public gatherings will increase from the current limit of 50 to 100 people for both outdoor and indoor events. 3. Restaurants, bars, and shibins will be permitted to extend the trading hours for liquor up to 22 hours, Mondays to Saturdays. The sale of alcohol on Sundays is remaining prohibited.
The Ministry of Health and Social Services is investigating an alleged case of negligence following reports of a woman who gave birth in a toilet at the Kadatura State Hospital maternity ward recently. Deputy Minister of Health and Social Services, Esther Munyangwe, announced in the National Assembly on Tuesday that the incident is being investigated and will be referred to the Health Council for a decision.
Currently, as we speak, the case is being investigated because we are looking for all the reports from all the staff members involved, the nurse in question, the registered nurse who was on duty, and also the hospital superintendent. And after all the reports are collected, the matter will be referred to the Namibia Health Professions Council to take its course. It's regrettable.
A 36-year-old man who was arrested for allegedly stabbing his girlfriend 3 times at Sia Village in the Kavango West region today was denied bail in the Rundu Magistrates Court. Willem Hamatwi made his first court appearance on a charge of attempted murder before Magistrate Barry Mufana, who postponed his case to 10 June 2021 for further police investigations. We will be back shortly after the news roundup. Fisheries and Marine Resources Minister Albert Kawana on Tuesday announced 298 names of new fishing rights holders selected from applicants who applied for fishing rights in 2018.
Of 31st August 2018, more than 5,176 applications were received. The first processing of applications involved the companies and entities which were involved in the industry for the past 20 years, and their rights had expired. The expiry dates range from 2017 to 2020. The expiry date of these companies range from 2017 to 2020, the total number of such companies and entities number 125. The number 125. Their list is hereby made public. Out of this number, 85 became successful, meaning out of 125 of these entities and companies, only 85 became successful. Applications received from new applicants number in their thousands, as per the list that has been made public. Out of this number, 213 became successful applicants, or 71% of the successful applicants. 71% of the applicants are completely new, who are entering the industry for the very first time. Those companies and entities which did not make significant investments or employment were not successful in their applications. But unfortunately, some regions did not do well.
The Popular Democratic Movement PDM parliamentarian Nico Smit said nothing in this year's budget shows that the government has gone back to the drawing board to redesign the country's economic future. Smit, while contributing to a debate on the country's budget in the National Assembly on Tuesday, said the budget does also not show that the government has set a new financial plan aimed to bring the economy back to life.
The budget and all its documentation is an impressive piece of work, but unfortunately, it was not worth the effort to compile it. It seems that we have adopted a specific SWAPO budget rhetoric, and that we will stick to it even if it plunges the entire country into a crisis. And we are facing an unprecedented budget crisis, for sure. This budget is the most condemning document I've seen since late 2015. To show how we have gone from bad to very bad to almost unsalvageable.
The Ministry of Finance has embarked on an electronic filing tax relief program to write off 95% of the interest balance for taxpayers who settle their outstanding capital amounts before 30 April 2021. The ministry's Chief Public Relations Officer Tonateni Shidudu, in a media statement on Tuesday, said the relief is only applicable to taxpayers who have registered on the Integrated Tax Administration System portal as electronic filers and filed all outstanding tax returns electronically. Kindly stand by for your economics roundup. It's time for your sports update with Shalva Wells.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on Sport Planet. I'm Shalva Wells. In our local sports news this evening, the Namibia Paralympic Committee Secretary General Michael Hamukweya has applauded athletes for their performance at the recently concluded Athletics Namibia Grand Prix. The Athletics Namibia Grand Prix was held in Swakopmund and Oshakati during the month of March. In an interview with Nampa on Tuesday, Hamukweya said the event at both towns was used by athletes to improve their rankings. Namibia's 17-year-old Beatrice Misilingi won the women's 200-meter race on Tuesday at the Athletics South Africa Athletics Invitational Meeting for Universities. Misilingi won the race in a time of 22.59 seconds ahead of second place Shirley Nguvi of South Africa in a time of 23.29, while third place went to Justine Paul, also from South Africa, in a time of 23.52. Speaking to Xinhua after winning the 200-meter race, Misilingi said she was very happy with her time. Misilingi will also be running at the rescheduled Summer Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan in a few months' time. Namibian top young discus thrower Ryan Williams won a bronze medal at the same event after coming third with a throw of 54.84 meters. On to international sports. South Africa have fired coach Molefe Ntseki after the team's surprise failure to qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations finals that will take place in Cameroon early next year. The 1996 champions finished third in the qualifications pool behind Ghana and Sudan, losing 2-0 to the latter on Sunday in Khartoum, when a draw would have been enough to seal their place in the finals. Ntseki was elevated from the country's under-17 side when he took over in August 2019 and won 4 of his 9 games in charge, but had been mandated to reach next year's Continental Showpiece event. We will be back shortly after the sports roundup. That's all the news we had for you this evening. We thank you for tuning in. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, share and click on the notifications bell to stay up to date with all the latest happenings. From me, Shalva Wells, and the entire Nampa team, till next time, good night.